Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Hello, check, check, check.
Okay,
All rise. Good evening, distinguished guests, esteemed judges, and talented competitors. We are Arkadeep Pal and Parth Samdani, co-conveners of Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition 2023. And on behalf of the organizing committee, it gives us a great pleasure to welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition. Over the past few days, we have witnessed a display of exceptional legal skills from 38 teams hailing from various different parts of India. Each team has worked tirelessly to prepare their arguments and present them in the most convincing manner possible.
As we come to the end of this competition, we can say with confidence that the standard of advocacy displayed by the teams has been nothing short of outstanding. The moot court problems presented were complex and challenging, yet the teams approached them with utmost attention to detail, diligence, and creativity. We would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank our esteemed panel of judges for the semi-final rounds, Mr. Priyesh Sharma, Mr. Gaurav Sahai, Dr. Sunil George, Dr. Sujit Surendran, Dr. Rajan Varghese, and Dr. Shyam Kishore, who have generously given their time, expertise, and guidance throughout this competition, and especially in the semi-final rounds. Your feedback and critique have been invaluable to the participants, and we are extremely grateful for your contribution to this event.
In the final round, the esteemed panel consisted of Honorable Justice Dikuna, Ms. Rupa Prasad Doraswamy, and Dr. Mukul Saxena. At this juncture, it is our high privilege and distinct honor to introduce our chief guest for the valedictory ceremony, Justice John Michael Dikuna, former Justice of the Karnataka High Court. Justice John Michael Dikuna was born in 1956 in Mangalore, Karnataka, and completed his Bachelor of Law degree from STM Law College, Mangalore. He started his law practice in 1985 and practiced in civil, criminal, and constitutional law. Sir was appointed as a district court judge in 2002 and went on to serve as a justice in the Karnataka High Court. Justice Dikuna also had the pleasure of serving as the Registrar General of the Karnataka High Court. Justice Dikuna's judicial career can be categorized as one wherein he ardently stood for judicial independence and displayed truth to power. his role as a special judge, wherein he disposed over 200 criminal cases against MPs and MLAs in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu and convicted the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Was praised for his integrity and impartiality and has made him a revered figure in the legal fraternity. Justice Dikuna retired from the Karnataka High Court in 2021 and since has remained active in public life, speaking on issues related to the legal system and advocating for judicial reforms. His legacy as a fair and impartial judge continues to inspire and influence young lawyers and judges across the world. We now request our Dean, Dr. Kiran Dennis Gardner, to please felicitate him. Alliance School of Law and Alliance Moot Court Society are honored that a distinguished justice such as Sir himself has agreed to preside over the final rounds for the Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition of 2023. We would now like to invite Sir to share his comments and feedback on the competition. Sir, over to you.
So, good evening to you all. Yes, I think you'd be more eager to hear the results than hear me. Is it not? And I think after posing some questions, I think nobody would like to hear me. Yes, I think what we have been witnessing is, I think I would say that is really it is heartening to note that mooting has not remained a mere formal part of our curriculum, but a real demonstration of the legal learning of the law student. I think that's my first impression. Because the exercise, which was originally conceived as a practical exercise to create or simulate court proceedings, where we used to create ghost and hit it. Is it not? That's exactly a moot. And that's exactly what happens in the physical court also. Very often we create a ghost, create a defense and hit it. I think what we have witnessed here today is the exuberance of the confidence and masterly presentation of the case, for which at the outset, I must congratulate all the participants and especially the participants of the finals. The exhilarating and the spirited arguments put forward by both the groups, I think shows they are no less to any accomplished advocate. I think that caliber we could see that. I think all of you would agree with me. I think that was my first impression when it was asked. I think you fill them with any questions. No one wants to accept defeat. I think everything was faced well. I think every student would now realize that how the students participating in the mooting get an edge over other students. I think by now, after watching our successful candidates, our students, you would realize it, because this is the competition which includes robust training, elaborate preparation that sharpen advocacy, skills in oral argument, legal research, drafting, analysis. And on practical side, mooting promotes a clarity of expression, facility in presentation, and skill in application of law to the facts of the case. I think that's exactly what we witnessed today. I think with the ease, with the facility, each of the candidates or the students were arguing, we are really impressed. I think the purpose of having mooting is to what you call inculcate these qualities in this confidence, these qualities in advocate. I think that purpose is fully achieved. That I could share with you. We are really satisfied with the performance of all the students who have participated in this. See, these are the skills without which one cannot claim to be an advocate or a legal practitioner or a legal research. I think certainly I would say that these skills are demonstrated in abundance today. Of course, whether successful mooting is a guarantee for successful success in the career, that we do not know. But all of you would agree that our profession is not about succeeding in cases, but about preparation and presentation of cases. If that is the yardstick, I think the colleges, we see that they are preparing the student to meet these practical challenges faced in the field of the profession. I think that is a commendable thing which the law universities, the law colleges are doing. But I think at the same time, that certain practical tips also you should carry home. I think that is because the general impression I could say, see, this argument should contain substance, logic, and meaning. I will not dilate. Otherwise, it would be like a TV show or some political speech. I think that makes the difference of a legal argument. And of course, here we could see the substance, the logical reasoning. I think from the students to know that, I think that is really satisfying. I think that much I should congratulate all of you. And if you are not able to set the spark within first few minutes, the second tip is you should stop arguing. Yes, I think that is another tip in any mooting you should practice. Then thirdly, you should know that you will be good at what you practice. If you practice, then only you will be good at that. So practice is the one, and that is the legal research that you carry. But legal research, most of you have done, we could see that. But what should be the legal research? What should be the elements that should be there? You should be able to find out the relevant sources. Now, sources were plenty, but we do not know for what sources. Now, today, when you press a button, the search engine, you'll get so many decisions. If you do not read, and if you do not, and that is one what we see in the student fraternity today. You know to collect the information, but the art of thinking and analyzing, I think that is being lost. Most of us are losing the art of thinking, the analyzing, because sources are easily available. I think that is one area where every student must give some attention. Then second point is that to extract the essential point from these sources, that hardly anybody has done. But again, to extract the principle from these sources, sources were there, the testimonials we can see. But extract the essential point, what is there? The difference between the, what you call that, chaff and the grain, you should be able to separate it. So many unessential facts should not enter at all. I think these are the things you should practice now, because the orientation, the studies, the legal training that is given to you, which was not available to us. Now that you are put in an advantageous position, and that is my appeal to you, is every student of law must learn this. Because once you are out of the college, this research, because of the pressure of the work or whatever it may be, will lose sight of this very easily available sources we find. But the essential aspects, to segregate it, what is essential, what is not essential. It may be both on the question of facts, on the question of law. Question of facts also, just because there are a jumble of facts, everything is not essential. For our issues, what is essential? Every mooting student should know that the law, there are any number of cases, but you know that what is the point, that the decision, whether it suits our purpose. I think High Court, I would remember once, a very ticklish issue had come. And there was hardly, I was finding that there is no decision at all. Then petitioner's counsel he gave a decision. And fortunately, when I go home, because he has read only the head notes, that may cover one point, but the exact point for which the parties were arguing was considered in the very same decision. See, that shows sources are plenty, but segregating it, analyzing it, finding out the real issue, that is what is to be developed. Of course, the standard of our education, this one of our students, certainly I should appreciate. It is very commendable. But these are the few things which, for the benefit of every student, I am sharing, because mooting is your decisive, what you call stage in your legal profession, I think, and then to apply this law to the facts of the case. Of course, it follows with that. Then to communicate the reasons fortifying it based on these sources. I think that is simultaneously, of course, you have attempted to it, but there are so many areas on that, because the problem that was given to you, a complex problem, and the jumble of facts were so much. I think it was rather difficult even for an advocate who was practicing. It was difficult. Still have done it, but still to fortify the reasons based on the sources which you had called out. I think that art you should develop. In all, I think the venture that what you have done is a commendable. It is, we should appreciate. I think for us, especially for me, it was really difficult to judge. Among the two, I do not know. It is because it is a decision of all the three, and therefore no injustice will be done to us. And I don't think done to you. And I'm sure that there will not be any difference, because all the three of us are in the same wavelength. So therefore, we can be rest assured, as far as to the best of our ability, we have tried to judge very objectively. Of course, there is nothing for us to judge subjectively also, because we know, yes, very objectively we have done it. I will really congratulate all of you. And before finishing, I must also congratulate the Alliance University. Of course, I have been here for the other. I think there can be no two opinions regarding the organization of any program, for that matter, by Alliance University. I think the way that dexterously the what you call the coordination they get from the staff, the way they arrange the infrastructure they are having here, I think everything is superb. I think you also might have felt that. I think your stay here, your participation, I think the respect that you got here, I don't think I have to share. I think you yourself may have to come here and share with that. But I'm sure that is the one which is this Alliance University is reputed too. And even with this one organization of this Moot competition, I think while congratulating you, I also must express my congratulations to the university and all the madam, the registrars, and all those who are involved. So wish you all the best. So we'll see you arguing in the court. Yes, all. Yes, I think there are, if I say that, see you always arguing in the court. I think madam, because they are in the corporate line, I mean, they may say that some of you go there also. But the better place is this. Litigation, I would say, not because I was there. I think that is the fulfillment of the career of an advocate. If you want full fulfillment, complete fulfillment, I think join litigation, do well. There are other aspects also where you have to prove your mettle, prove your character. So I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your kind words, sir. I am sure each and every participant, attendee, and everybody from Alliance University was looking forward to your address. I thank you for sharing your comments and feedback, and we will definitely aspire to host such events in the future. And we would like to invite you to any other such future event that we have. Thank you so much, sir. For our guest of honor, it is now my privilege to introduce Ms. Rupa Prasad Doraswamy. Rupa ma'am is a proud graduate of both Northeastern University School of Law and the National Law School of India University, I apologize, where she honed her legal expertise and developed a passion for the field. Over the course of her 30-year career, Rupa ma'am has had the opportunity to work with some of the most well-respected organizations and individuals in the industry. Her extensive experience has allowed her to gain a deep understanding of the complex and ever-evolving legal landscape. Her past experiences include extensive independent practice in the field of technology law and compliance. And she was also the founding partner of, ma'am, I really apologize for this pronunciation, but Narasappa Doraswamy Raja, thank you, which we now know as Samvad Partners, where she headed the technology, general corporate, and employment practice. Furthermore, she has also served as the head of legal for Infosys, where she managed an international team related to advisory work on risk and legal compliance. Today, she is the co-founder of Flywork.io, where she continues to use her expertise to provide legal solutions to businesses in a rapidly changing technological landscape. The team at Flywork.io is dedicated to helping businesses navigate the complex and ever-evolving legal landscape and find success in the digital age. I now would like to take this opportunity to ask Rupa ma'am to please step up, and Dr. Kiran Gardner, I would request you to felicitate Rupa ma'am. I now would like to invite Rupa ma'am to share her thoughts with all of us gathered here today.
Thank you, Partha. So, sir, you've given me opening point. Okay, so I completely agree with sir. I am a corporate, always wanted to be a corporate lawyer. But there's one thing that I really missed and I really should have done is litigated at the beginning of my career. Okay, and I've said this more, I think at least one time before in the same room. The kind of, your brain thinks differently. Okay, and the kind of experience you get by doing a litigation at the beginning of their career, you're not going to get anywhere else, anytime else. The honing of the skills to be a lawyer, that's where it starts, and you feel fulfilled. Okay, and it's not that you're going to get into corporate because you don't like litigation, but it's part of the training experience. Okay, and coming to today's, the Moot Court, congratulations, all the finalists. It's awesome to be on the other side. Okay, I've been there. Obviously, I mooted at NLS and at Northeastern. I would travel at the tax law moot court, so this is nice. Women power. No, obviously, sir has been a judge, but yeah. So congratulations everybody, all the teams participating. You all did a great job, and we have obviously got to see the finals. But looking at the quality of the finalists, I think legal industry is in safe hands. That's all I can say. So in the last so many years, 1988 was law school. I think we've come a long way. Where I'm thinking today, anybody after 12th grade, its options are wide and many. And obviously law is one of the top options for us when we start our careers. So, and it's also really nice to see that a lot of you might go into litigation. That's what I've heard talking to people. And that was one of the dreams when National Law School was started by Dr. Madhav Menon and the group that started that to increase the quality of legal education and also legal practice. And I think that's happening. It's happening late, but it's definitely happening. A few of us took the route of corporate. We need good lawyers anywhere. With a lot of policy, with ESG happening, you need good corporate lawyers, and more so, I would say, good corporate lawyers with dispute background. That it really helps. And the quality of the way you think, the way your brain is structured, it really helps. And of course, going forward, I can't not talk about technology and the advancements that are happening. So I'm thinking, ma'am, going forward very shortly, you will have one more final round, finalist versus the AI lawyer. So, okay, but don't worry, our jobs are safe. So the only thing is we need to keep doing better and better. Ask those questions, why? Till you ask the question why, you're not going to be replaced by technology, right? And congratulations, you all. Thank you Alliance University. Thank you, ma'am. And it's always been a pleasure. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye. Good luck.
We thank you, Rupa ma'am. Now we call upon Dr. Abhishek Srivastava, Faculty President of Alliance Moot Court Committee, and Professor Ashish Pathak, Secretary of the Alliance Moot Court Committee, to present the event report.
Thank you, Parth, and thank you, Arkadeep. I, Dr. Abhishek Srivastava, President, Alliance Moot Court Society.
And I, Professor Ashish Pathak, Faculty Secretary, Alliance Moot Court Society.
Will be presenting the report of the Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition organized by Alliance School of Law on 25th and 26th of February 2023. Now, when any event is organized, there's a lot of behind of scenes work which goes on. The event might have been only for 2 days, but the hard work which the team has put up was for last 10 months. The planning has been working, the planning was going on from the last 10 months. So we'll be taking you the pre-event report right from the April onwards when the planning was started till the event. Now, the Alliance Moot Court Society proposed the idea of organizing the second edition of Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition under the aegis of Alliance School of Law. The proposal of the event was put up by the core committee for approval in April 2022, which was approved by Vice Chancellor Dr. Anubha Singh ma'am. With the subsequent approval by Pro Chancellor Mr. Abhijit Chebi sir, the Alliance Moot Court Society started the planning of the event, like format preparation of the event, criteria for evaluation, etc. from July 2022 onwards. Post which, Works Committee was constituted within the members of the AMCS. Few of them, like Outreach and Branding Committee, some of the members are here as well. Academic Query Committee were functioning right from the time when official notification of the competition was released on 11th of October 2022. Later on, other committees like Hospitality Committee for judges and participants, Logistic Committee, Registration Committee were formed as well.
A total of 38 teams across the country competed for the coveted Justice N. Santosh Hegde National Moot Court Competition. And after the fierce battle between the participants for 2 days, Team Code 3 comprising of Yosha M, Chanchal Chaturvedi and Anu Kumari of IFIM Law School, Bangalore, and Team Code 38 comprising of Matangi S, Janvi M and Madhumita S of School of Law, Sastra, deemed university reached in the finals. That was judged by Honorable Mr. Justice John Michael Dicuna, Ms. Rupa Prasad Doraswamy, and Dr. Mukul Saxena. The results will be declared soon. We would like to thank all the participants, judges, our Dean Ma'am, Dr. Kiran Gardner, Dr. Shyam Kishore Sir, and all the Alliance Moot Court Society members for making this event a great success. Thank you, and may God bless all of us.
Now, we would like to call our Dean Ma'am, Kiran Ma'am, to announce the results.
Well, I really don't want to declare the results because I feel everybody is a winner, right? As I said, on a very first day, that it's not about winning or losing. It is about what we become through this various events. And I'm sure this 3 days that you have been with us, you have a lot of memories and a lot of experience to carry along with you, and that would make you a different person, right? So, but after all, the whole event, somebody has to win, somebody has to be the second. So let's see what is there in this envelope. I don't know what it is, right? So How do we start? I think I'll start. They have given me the other way around, but I feel like, once you declare the runner-up, then you know who the winner is. So let's start with the winners only, right? So the winner is team 38. And team 38 is Sastra Deemed University. Wow, congratulations. It's really great. I request Justice Dikuna to hand over the trophy to them and their, please come, please come. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm going to announce. Come ahead, Dr. Abhishek, come ahead, Ashish, come ahead. Sukanya ma'am, where are you? Please join here. Thanks, Shubhi. Congratulations, I really appreciate. And I really like, as Justice Dikuna pointed out, all girls power. And I really see, my college also more than 60% girls student, and I feel really good. Boys, be careful, huh? Soon girls are going to take over. Give. So, I feel. Put it up. Proud moment for Shastra University. I'm sure they would be seeing this program. Yeah. Goes without saying, runners up is team 03. And it is IFIM Law College, Bangalore. Wow, proud of them. Yeah. I would request to be there still, like, we have best speaker, TC 13. Best speaker, TC 13, Sindhana Andhwan. Something it's very, what do you call, I appreciate. And I really would like to congratulate these girls. Now, you all have done very well. Best researcher goes to Madhumita. Tata University again. They have swept out everything. Clean sweep. Let her keep it, so I can- Yeah, y'all have to again come, all three of y'all. Madhumita, team 38 gets the best memorial as well. And it is, I really appreciate it. It is really a clean sweep, all three of them.
You should share your travel with the other students.
All prize money, the Shastra University is taking. Congratulations, congratulations. God bless you. Yeah.
Congratulations to all the teams. Rather, I should say congratulations to all the girls present here. Right. Now I would like to invite onto the stage Dr. Shyam Kishore, Associate Dean, Academics and Research, for the vote of thanks.
Quite an evening, isn't it? Respected Chief Guest of the day, Honorable Justice Michael Dekuna. Guest of honor, Ms. Rupa Doraiswamy. Madam Registrar, Alliance University. Respected Dean Ma'am. My colleagues on the dais, friends, and my dear students. Abhishek was referring to you that an effort that started 10 months back finally culminates today. And it gives us a lot of satisfaction in the way this 2 days panned out. A lot of things that we had to foresee over how these two things happened without a glitch. And it did happen, and it happened with the kind cooperation of a lot of people, to acknowledge whom is my duty that is there today. I start with extending my gratitude to Honorable Justice Michael Dekuna. Sir has always been very kind with any of our initiatives that we have approached him. And today's was no exception. And in fact, it is with a lot of pride that I can state that the two people that we've had today to inaugurate and to preside over the valedictory address could not have been better people as role models for you all. You coming from different parts of the country, and you have two people who, of course, they're known for being learned judges, but more beyond that, have also been exemplary role models and men of integrity and character, which of course is very essential for every lawyer. And as soon to be lawyers, you have two of the best people that you had the opportunity to listen to over these 2 days. And Alliance could not have been more proud than presenting these two people before you. So I thank you so much, sir, for all your cooperations. And we continue to look forward to more continued association and greater cooperation. Our guest of honor, Ms. Rupa Doraiswamy, again, is no new person to Alliance University. She has come before. She has spoken to our students. And, before this finals began, and I saw the three of them sitting together, your three judges discussing the problem. And I couldn't help comment to Devaya that perhaps I wonder if our students, our participants were deliberating this as effectively and as intensely as they were sitting on that table besides discussing the various, dimensions of the problem and what could be the arguments that you would probably be putting forth and everything. So thank you so much, ma'am. Of course, it is joint project. Yes. It's a consolidated assault on the participants, is it? But yes, and you emerged triumphant, right? Both of you. I mean, I'm very happy when Justice Dikuna says that, you were no less than good lawyers. Take it from a man who's seen a few lawyers in his career, right? So wonderful. So thank you, ma'am. And we look forward to your continued association as well. But then, of course, the real heroes of the day are the participants that turned up for this event. On behalf of Alliance University, I express a deep sense of gratitude for each one of you having turned up here, having put up your best efforts here. I'm sure I share the views of all the judges that I spoke to over the last couple of days. I judged around as well, and I can say in the light of all that your efforts have been stunning. There was a lot of efforts that you've put in. Of course, job as a judge was always to question you and try and trip you down. But you all stood standing, and you can be proud of that. Of course, there had to be one winner, and that winner happened to be today Shastra. But I believe you all have learned something, and you emerge as better people leaving this university. I also hope that you had a nice time here at Alliance, and on some occasion or the other, we hope to meet sometime again soon. So thank you all for expressing the faith in us and for turning up and making this event a grand success. I next acknowledge all the judges who had judged the preliminary rounds, and perhaps I already did say that on an earlier occasion as well. Very proudly, I can say that the preliminary rounds were judged by our alumni, proud alumni, and also some of our faculty judges, faculty members who also judged. So I express my gratitude to each one of them for contributing to the success of this event. An event of this nature could not have happened without the support of the senior management of this university. Unfortunately, owing to some sudden preoccupations, our Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Abhay Chebi, and our Madam Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Anubha Singh, could not make it to the two events today, which is why they were very particular that they need to come and meet you all. And therefore, we had that event on the day before, where they did come down and speak to you, and it shows the passion and commitment that they have in taking the university and Alliance Law School forward. They've always been, very accommodating to every of our requests. Sometimes things made even at the last moment, but they've always given us their, best of support. And this event, the success of this event is greatly owed to them as well. So I thank them in absentia. Our Pro-Vice Chancellors, Dr. Prakash Badur and Puneet Karyappa ma'am, again, anytime, every time, there were so many logistical issues that we had. All that required was one call from Dean ma'am, and they had responded very positively. So I record our humble gratitude for those efforts. Madam Registrar, Deputy Registrar, the Registrar's office, as usual, has been very unstinting in their support. But that's a leadership team. The second level teams as well were no less helpful for us. All the departments, the facilities department, the IT, Asghar is sitting here on Sunday, the whole day, and his team here. So live streaming this event and the finals on YouTube, right? And it, a lot of facility, your hostel facilities, your food, transport, everything, and everything. Ramesh sitting here coordinating with the judges. So placements, right? All of them across the board. So this wasn't just an Alliance School of Law event. Yes, we organized it, but we couldn't have pulled it off without the support of all these departments, which collectively shows the Alliance spirit that we have. So I'm very glad, and I recognize your efforts with greater sense of gratitude. Thank you all. I also take this moment to acknowledge the sponsors, Just Sandwiches. Perhaps some of you have also had the opportunity to taste the live cooking pizzas there that were on offer there, and the sandwiches there. They were also sponsors, and I would like to thank them for their contribution. But then this all requires somebody to steer the ship, isn't it? And ma'am here is that person, and thanking her would be like to thank ourselves, but nevertheless, the occasion demands that I formally put on record a sincere appreciation for the leadership that she's shown. And thank you, ma'am. We hope we'll have more such, success down the path of Alliance University and School of Law. My faculty colleagues at the School of Law, and particularly the Dean's staff, Dean's office as well, they've been working tirelessly, and I know personally that many of them have put, their personal occupancies and preoccupations. There were things, very important events in their family happening, which they had to forego and come here and organize these events, and stood forth. Even when we asked them to leave, sometimes they said, no, let's finish this and go. I'll go to the evening after I do this. So thank you all. It's deeply appreciated. And I've saved the last bit for those who deserve the best. My Moot Court team, and I think I speak for my dean here as well. We just are the faces. Yeah, right? Yes, I am calling them, right? So we are just the faces here, but the real work was done by a team of dedicated faculty members of the Moot Court Society, led by Dr. Abhishek Srivastava. Can I call you? Have you up front, please? Ashish Pathak, Shumi, Sukanya Priyadarshini, Priyanka Sonowal. And I'm calling one more person who you should all be blaming today for all the perils and troubles that you've been undergoing, the person who drafted this Moot Court problem, Shashank. Abhishek Sharma as well. Abhishek was talking of the 10 months of the preparation time that they took. In these 10 months, 2 of them even got married. Right? So they had their marriages to look after, and yet they were here busy organizing a goddamn Moot Court competition. So that embodies the spirit of Alliance School of Law and Alliance University, right? So congratulations, guys. We are really proud of you. And I hope you all continue to do this good job once again. And they didn't pull it off alone, right? They had a wonderful team of young and enthusiastic students, our student volunteers. Can we have the, some of you, all those volunteers here, anyway, you're here, come forward. There were days when they were working at 1 p.m. All of you, anyway, this is your Right? It's your time in the limelight. If this event went without any glitches, it's only because these people were working day in and day out, liaising with every team, ensuring there are not even a smallest or slightest of glitches, working even at 1 a.m., sitting at, I used to see the videos of you all working at 1 a.m., 2 p.m., 2 a.m., sometimes not even having food for many hours. So congratulations, guys. As I say, all good things come to an end, albeit temporarily, and we will start up with renewed vigor. Come on. So, yeah, of course. Now, for once, you must be the face. Come over. So with all these real faces behind this event, facing you, I think that's on that note, we can wind up for the evening. I wish you all the very best. All the participating teams have a safe journey back home. I hope you carry pleasant memories. Okay, I invite all of you to come at the front of the reception as well after this event. We'll have a group photograph there. But on that note, thank you all. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Samsha. I request all of you to now stand up for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
All participants, please assemble in front of the reception of ground floor of the Learning Center for a group photograph. Thank you. All the liaison officers, please guide them. I request all volunteers, all our respected judges to guide them as well.
Hi, everyone. For all the participants who were not felicitated here, kindly collect your certificates from right outside. There is a desk that has been set up right outside. You can go there and collect your certificates. Liaison officers, please accompany your teams. The certificates are on the left side. Okay, your right side.